Okay, this is a continuation of the video that I just got done making, and that video, in reference to its YouTube title, so you can copy and paste it at YouTube in order to watch it, is in the description of this YouTube video. My name is Leslie Williams. In order for you to be able to get a thorough understanding of why this video is being made, it's a very good idea for you to watch the video that is in the description of this YouTube video, so you can see how this can be achieved in reference to what you're about to hear concerning a segment of this audio file. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm a target victim and activist concerning the criminal expeditions of what is known as organized stalking, which can also be termed as gang stalking. Now, if you watch the video that is in the description of this YouTube video, again, you'll get a clear understanding about how organized stalking, gang stalking targets can and are being harassed by the business community, including the security guards of the business plazas that these businesses are on in reference to the property they're on. Yes. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you I went to this Walmart yesterday off of Shaw Line Road, okay, in Claremont, California, in San Diego County. And when I first got in there, one of the very first things I did was I went to their electronics department in order to buy a micro card that you can, it's like a memory card, but the little micro card fits into the memory cards. So you can either put it into a camera, or you can just use the micro card of it to put it into a digital tape recorder. Like you see my thumb right now, right there inside of that little slot is a micro card, and that enables this tape recorder to hold more memory. So it can, so it has more memory time available, so the tape recorder can record audio. Okay, and that was the first purchase that I made. I purchased, and you can see it right here. I actually purchased two: one for the video camera, one for the tape recorder, and a camera bag for $9, okay, at the same Walmart. It was the very first thing I did once I got in there, got onto the disabled electronic card that I use, because I am on disability, but I'm not on disability concerning my knee, but I do have a knee that pretty much almost that disables me at times. Now, I ride my bike everywhere I go. So by the time I have already been on my bike for an hour or two throughout the day, my knee starts bothering me. So by the time I get to a Walmart, including picking up my bike, putting it on the bike rack on the bus, okay, again, as you can see, here's the memory cards here, okay, that were purchased at Walmart yesterday, and here's the date right here, 7/25/2013. And then I made all these purchases, which came to $68.38. Okay, as you can see there. Okay, and you're seeing it's the same date, 7/16/2013. This is once I did all my shopping after I bought this when I first got in there, and then I went and did all my shopping once I got in there, paid for my items. And what you're about to hear in reference to this audio file I'm about ready to transfer over to this video file is what happened to me as I was minding my own business. See, I made a bunch of purchases, as you can see from the receipt I just showed you. And the purchases that I purchased were put in the basket part of the electronic cart, the disabled carts. You know, like when you go into a Walmart or grocery store, you see those electronic carts that you can use for the disabled or the elderly. All those purchases were in the basket of that cart that I was using. I then left Walmart and went out to the bike rack that's right in it's not even 25 feet from the door, okay, where my bike was locked up at the bike rack, at the Walmart at Shaw Line Road. Yes. Now, understand this. I got to make this statement because it coincides with this area where I've been gang stalked at and harassed at, including by another business, the Arby's, across the street from this Walmart. On previous occasions when I went to this Walmart, in fact, on every occasion except for yesterday, I went to the Arby's right after I did the shopping at Walmart's. I wear this running tape recorder on me at all times. That's recording at all times around on my. What it is I got a pouch that I cleverly attached to an undergarment that women wear, okay, underneath their clothes, okay. The tape recorder fits down into the pouch with the microphone right here. Recently, I just got done buying an earbud that's got a microphone on the earbud itself. okay? It's right here. And what you do is plug this into the audio jack of this tape recorder, and it acts, and this right here, the earbud itself, acts as a microphone. That was on my ear, okay, like this, with the jack being plugged into the audio, which then turned this into a microphone, which means that this is acting as the microphone for the recording as it's happening. That's right, and I was wearing this. Now, I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm a target victim and activist concerned in the criminal expeditions of what is known as organized stalking, which can also be termed as gang stalking. As a result of me being a target of this crime, and you can research how all over the internet about even how other targeted individuals are claiming they're being gang stalked at Walmart, yes, and other businesses. And if you Google this, and if you take the time to research it at least for an hour, look at how many blogs that come up, look at how many Google generated responses you get. Yes. Again, this is the Walmart here. Let's see. The location was on the previous. That's funny, because the location before was, it states it there. See, it says Shawline Street right there. Okay. The third sentence down shows the location. Now, the Arby's that I went to on all the previous occasions that I've only go to that area for one reason, to go to Walmart. And I've only been in that area about 4 to 5 times. Every single time that I have went to that location, except for yesterday, I went to the Arby's after I left Walmart, and that Arby's is right across the street from the Walmart. Recently, I just got done uploading one of many audio files of gang stalking being said around me constantly in the Arby's. And I got so fed up with it, I finally uploaded one of the audio files concerning the Arby's, just I think within the last 14 days. Yes. And what I'll do is I'll put that Arby's audio file in reference to the YouTube video file that it is now. I'll put that YouTube title also in the description of this YouTube video. Now, that Arby's is directly across the street. Like Walmart's here, Arby's is right here, directly across the street. Now, every single time that I have been in this Walmart, I have had people walk around me, get around me, and repeat certain physical gestures, and other people have also said gang stalking. That's right, around me. This method and tactic has been caught at numerous businesses: Rouse, UCSD, SDSU, San Diego Public Libraries, Staples, Best Buy. See, now, in order for you to understand how all this could be managed or possible, is to look in the description of this YouTube video for the YouTube title. That is this is a 2-part video series. The first part is going to be a YouTube video as well. That YouTube title is in the description of this YouTube video. It's a 2-part video series, this being the second one, that one being the first one. In order for you to understand how the business community can be brought on board in reference to harassing a target of organized stalking, you got to look at the first one, because it doesn't give an extremely in-depth, but it does give you a good enough illustration concerning this is organized crime in the system that is using their employment descriptions and specific law enforcement tools to aid and abet in the harassment of a target they select. Yes, for criminal aspirations. It's called the community notification and or the offender's notification. I should not be on either one of these things at all. In fact, there's a book called Closing the Gap. You can go to Amazon online and type in Closing the Gap, gang stalking. You'll see gang stalking right on the cover of the book, and then right across from it on the same cover says community notifications. So you can get an understanding that I am not the, and you can go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and community notifications, organized stalking or gang stalking in businesses, organized stalking or gang stalking and security guards. Now, what you're about ready to hear right here, every single time that I have went into this Walmart, people have gotten around me inside of the Walmart, including employees, saying gang stalking, gang stalk, gang stalker, touching their hands with their touching their face with their hands in specific ways. Go to YouTube and type in "learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting sent to harass." Read comments. Then go to YouTube and type in "learning disabled woman catches another gang stalker admitting sent to harass." Yes. Listen to everything in each one of those 2 separate videos, along with the cooperating material that is in the description of those YouTube videos, because the cooperating material that's in the description of those 2 YouTube videos has additional videos that were made before the evidence was caught that's in the host videos that I just described, okay? Cross-reference to what I was describing in the videos that are in the description of those YouTube videos that were videos that were made months before the evidence was caught. And you'll be able to see I was describing what I was putting up with along my routes. You can look at the published date of those videos and then cross-reference it to the evidence videos. Learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting sensor harass, read comments. And then, and the second one is 2/20/13, learning disabled woman catches another gang stalker admitting sensor harass. Now, if you Google each description in this YouTube video that I've already stated, and that I will state more than likely after I transfer this audio file to you, you'll be able to see that everything that I am telling you is the pure truth. Okay, black and white truth. Okay, so yesterday after I left the Walmart, once I made all of these purchases here that came to $68 and, let's see, 36 cents. $68.36. That's basically 70 bucks I spent. Now, remembering that I've been harassed every single time at this Walmart and the Arby's across the street in the same exact way, I got videos online right now that literally show you this crime happening to me at multiple places, multiple locations in the same exact identical way. Okay, so I've already proven this crime's happening to me. And let's see if Exposing SDPD1 YouTube channel is shut down. Because this is one of the YouTube channels that holds some of the uploaded evidence. In fact, quite a bit of it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you right now an audio file of once I made these purchases yesterday at the Walmart on Shawline Road. I then took the electronic cart out of the store 25 feet away to the bike rack where my bike was locked up at. Yesterday, inside the store, which is on this receipt, I had to buy a black duffel bag. That was the reason why I went there, and to buy the memory cards. Because the bag that I was using for my backpack, one of the zipper broke in the main pouch I was using. And it was literally not fixable. In turn, for about at least 4 to 5 days, I was walking around with the backpack with the part of the pouch that's right on the front of it that you can see as a result of it being on my back. If you were like being back of me and looking while it's on my back, a huge part of the pouch was just opening flat out. You know, flapped open, wide out in the open. So I did not want to walk around with that backpack, so I went to this Walmart to buy this one right here, which I don't know if you can see it because it's black. Anyway, so as a result of me buying this one and then having the one I brought with me and not wanting to use it no more, I was transferring everything from that backpack into this black one that I bought. And if I wasn't being bothered by the security guard or this employee, it would have took me a lot sooner. And I want you to listen to how I am harassed. I also want you to listen to this. I mentioned concerning the security guard pointing and sticking out his tongue. Yes, and I'll make a video concerning that. That's it. I'll put it to you this way: go to Google and type in how organized stalking or gang stalking do they stick out their tongues at targets, sticking out tongues. Do they engage in finger pointing? Google that as well. Separate search. Yes, just do it. I want you to listen to how I am being harassed here. Okay, and how they're trying to make it appear that they're approaching me for legitimate reasons concerning the cart shouldn't be outside of the store. Because in gang stalking and organized stalking, this is their mentality behind why they do what they do. They want you to feel harassed and then mentally raped concerning it. Because you know you're being harassed, but can't prove it, even though I am catching the harassment on audio file. But here's the thing. What they want to do to targets is harass them in a store or anywhere else they go. And then they turn around and then will use employees to approach you to harass you about things that they make it look like they have a legitimate reason to approach you about. This is done so you're kept under further duress, so your body and mind's reacting to it, while all the while you know the truth about what's really happening because they're overtly harassing you in the store. Yes, it's their way to make sure that you know you're being harassed, and it's also their way to make sure that you're harassed about anything. Trust me, I have been a victim of this crime now for 11 full years. Every single day. And I have undisputable proof right now. let me tell you something. I have over 600 separate audio files on multiple different tape recorders and multiple different micro cards showing me being harassed in the same exact identical way. And I'm not talking about the way that you're going to hear on this audio file right now. I'm talking about how they have gotten around me and said, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my god, weird, crazy, gang stalk, oh my god, weird, crazy, while I'm being subject to physical gestures as it's happening. Yes. Now, I've already mentioned the YouTube videos that you can go to online that are online right now. Just 2 of them, okay, that flat out show you this crime's happening to me, because I caught people admitting they were put on, 3 teenagers put on a bus to do it, and 1 teenager that was on a corner. Yes, and he admitted that a San Diego police officer put him on the corner to do it. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. So, is the community notification being illegally and criminally used to get business employees, management, and security guards of the business plazas that the businesses are located at to engage in any kind of harassment that they can towards a target? And you're going to literally hear a Walmart employee saying F you to me. Listen closely. And also, there's a segment of this audio file where you're going to say, when you're going to hear me say, have a nice day, and he says, and then as he's walking away, he says, I don't need your permission to have a nice day, but that's going to be a little bit harder for you to hear it. It's the same one that says F you a few minutes later. Listen closely. Okay, I'm going to first show you the date that this audio file, so you can see that it was related to yesterday's date, 7/25/2013. This audio file is over an hour long, so it started at 11:57 a.m. in reference to I bought this memory card that's in this tape recorder that caught this at 11:54 a.m. By the time the package, see, where's the time at? 11:54, okay, on 7/25/2013, and this audio file starts at 11:57. Because once I bought the memory card that's got the micro card that was bought, once the package was opened up, the micro card was set inside the recorder, and then I started recording. Okay. Now, after I play you this small segment of this particular harassment concerning me taking the electronic card out and then trying to transfer the stuff from one from one backpack to the new one that I had bought, I want you to listen to how I'm being harassed. I want you to listen to the statements I make too to the security guard about why you're sticking out your tongue and how he was pointing. You can Google those and cross-reference those descriptions to gang stalking at Google. I got to go ahead and just play the audio segment of the audio file. I want you to hear. Listen closely. Listen closely to how I'm being harassed and how they try to make it appear that it's nothing, that it's anything but harassment.
Hey, so what are you doing around here? You want to check my bags or something? I see. Well, I got a little bit of coordinating to do. Is that all right? Alright. No shit. So you're picking on homeless people, huh? No, actually I'm not. I got to do a little bit of coordinating. Why, am I in your way? Yeah, I know. Well, I'm using it right now, though. What's the need? I see. Well, I'll be done in a minute. All right? None of your business. How's that sound? Huh? Really? I see. Well, I'm not done with it, okay?
Okay, I'll go get some cards, come back, and then you're done with it.
I'm not when I'm done with it. I just made a purchase. So what, are you harassing me? I'm not riding anywhere. That's my bike.
It wouldn't be like the first time, you know, so everyone...
Yeah, well, I'm not those people, though.
Well, it's not the same people.
Well, I'm not going to do it. There's my bike right here.
Most part, it's just kind of like, he's not picking on homeless, it's like...
No, I was just kidding you about that.
Just leave him behind, you know...
I was just kidding you about that. But I'm being harassed by some of these employees in here. Are you affiliated with Walmart, or are you just affiliated with the property? So you're affiliated with Walmart too, then?
Kind of.
So you're saying you watch out for crime, and when I come in here, I'm a victim of a crime.
So,
It's called gang stalking. Do you know what that is? Never heard of it, huh? Not even once. I see. I see. Oh, I didn't think you were. Yeah, that was a joke, though. What's that? Oh, what? Oh. Oh, I wasn't.
He's just doing his thing.
What do you think it's going to rain today?
Well, we stayed a little bit this morning.
Uh-huh.
I hope it does, but I don't think it will.
I see.
Well, I haven't had any reports.
That's a nice truck right there. You should give me one of those.
Oh, man, I'm going to get myself one of those first.
I see.
Around here?
I'd rather not say.
Okay, I was just going to say, since I got an accent. Okay.
You're being tape recorded right now.
Am I?
Yeah, just to let you know.
That's cool. Hi, recording.
Alright.
That's cool. I'm always on recording as well.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might be.
Yeah, recording and GPS. I have a phone. They gave me a little work phone. It keeps audio recording with GPS, so it means
Cool.
drop too far.
So they know where they're at.
Yeah, that in case something happens to me, it's
What's gonna happen to you?
never know.
You might get run over by a car, huh?
There's some.
You're sticking your tie out.
No, there's a couple people. One guy does a lot of hard drugs, and it's more for my own safety.
I don't care to hear about other people's personal behavior, sir. Hey, what do you think of this bag? I got it for $9.
The black one?
Huh, just got it. Hey.
That's still.
So anyways, I'm reporting to you right now if you're an employee of this facility. Oh, you're not now?
No, I thought you meant like the Walmart.
Oh,
I'm not employee of the Walmart.
I see.
Walmart Grab Center. It's the whole outlet center.
The whole outlet center. I see.
That's why it's.
I see. Have a nice day.
I always have a nice day.
Great. Then go on and continue to have a nice day. Never claimed I did. I will. You have a nice day too. And you keep pointing now, you hear? I said keep pointing. He's pointing, sticking out his tongue.
that was what you call right there, ganging up on me with two. With an employee and a security guard. Here comes the employee again. See if he's got a little smart mouth for me. I'm not done yet.
How long is it gonna take?
None of your business.
Fuck you, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Say hi to my camera.
Yes.
Say some more.
6 more. Take one.
Say some more.
I'll get somebody.
Alright, you do that. Say fuck you to me again. I'm standing here minding my own business. This is what you call a street theater. Just made a $70 purchase and I can't even unload my bags and coordinate them without an employee out here harassing me. So now he's going to get a manager. It's his problem. It's not mine. This is what you call keeping a targeted individual in just a non-stop cycle with the rest. Okay, now this is just to show you really fast that I have a bad knee. I had surgery on this knee where they drained water off my knee when I was 17 because my mother came from an abusive home and my mother had my younger brother throw me off a porch and I broke my knee and I had to stumble down to a neighbor's house down the street and she took me to a doctor. So they drained water off my knee, and this was worn by me yesterday. It's a thing that you put on your knee here, okay? And I was showing them that I have a disabled knee. Now, I want you to listen to this. All right, now hold on 1 second. I want you to listen to this. This is the same audio file, okay? I played you a segment of the harassment by the employee and the security guard, but I want you to listen to the very beginning of it. Remember how I said